Discover the power of one of the most beloved passages in all of Scripture, Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd." In this encouraging teaching, Rick unpacks how God guides, protects, restores, and provides for you, even in the darkest valleys. Whether you're in need of peace, direction, or reassurance, this message will remind you that you're never alone. Don't miss it. Psalm 23, this week with Rick Renner.
Where David gloriously says, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies." You have to remember that in verse 4 he had just said, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." David was describing a challenging time, and when you come back to Psalm 23, verse 5 in the New Living Translation, it says, "You prepare a feast for me in the presence of my enemies." David had been through the valley of the shadow of death. David had faced a lot of enemies in his life. And here he says, God prepared a table for him even in the presence of enemies. Enemies represent a threat. An enemy could be an individual who is against you, someone conspiring against you, someone who has ulterior motives to do harm to you. An enemy may be a threatening situation, but David knew all about enemies. And when you read the book of Psalms are filled with verses about enemies, adversaries, and foes. And today I want to read some of these wonderful verses to you. Listen to this. In Psalm 5, verse 8, David says, "Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies." In Psalm 6, verse 7, David says, "My eye grows dim because of grief. It grows old because of all my enemies." Psalm 6, verse 10, "Let all my enemies be ashamed and sorely troubled. Let them turn back and be put to shame suddenly." Look how much this topic of enemies was on David's mind, yet he knew what it meant to have a table set before him even in the presence of his enemies. In Psalm 7, verse 6, David says, "Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift up yourself against the rage of my enemies." Psalm 7, verse 15, "He, my enemy, made a pit and dug it out and has fallen into the ditch which he made." Psalm 18, verse 3, "I will call upon the Lord who is to be praised, so shall I be saved from my enemies." Psalm 18, verse 17, "He delivered me from my strong enemy and from those who hated and abhorred me, for they were too strong for me." If you feel your enemy is too strong for you, call unto the Lord. He will deliver you.
Go to Renner.org to watch this teaching.